The fundamental challenge of converting stored energy into controlled motion has driven centuries of engineering. Early industrial processes were tethered to static power sources, limiting their reach and application. Moving beyond the constraints of human and animal labor required a reliable, repeatable method to generate mechanical work. This limitation severely restricted not only the scale of production but also the very concept of personal mobility. The inherent inefficiency and bulk of initial designs posed significant obstacles, making widespread, on-demand power seem an insurmountable technical barrier. Overcoming these restrictions became the catalyst for radical innovation. The atmospheric engine, and later James Watt's improved steam engine, provided a crucial solution to the pervasive problem of water accumulation in mines, offering the first effective means of converting thermal energy into mechanical work. The primary benefit was reliable, high-volume pumping, enabling deeper excavations and greater resource extraction. This external combustion design harnessed the power of steam to drive pistons, fueling the Industrial Revolution. However, these systems were inherently massive, requiring vast amounts of coal and water, alongside considerable warm-up periods. Their immobility and low thermal efficiency made them impractical for anything beyond stationary industrial applications. Advancements in metallurgy and boiler design allowed for significantly higher steam pressures, leading to a new generation of more compact and potent steam engines. This progress directly enabled the era of rail transport and steamships, offering the profound benefit of rapid, large-scale movement of goods and people across vast distances. Locomotives, in particular, transformed commerce and travel. Yet, the persistent need for bulky boilers, external water supplies, and considerable operational preparation meant that steam power remained largely unsuitable for small, agile vehicles. The ambition for truly personal transport required a fundamentally different approach to energy conversion. The internal combustion engine represented a radical paradigm shift, addressing the inherent limitations of steam by consuming fuel directly within the working cylinder. This design innovation eliminated the cumbersome external boiler, reducing both the size and weight of the power unit dramatically. Early gas engines, such as those developed by Etienne Lenoir, showcased the tangible benefit of instant power generation without extensive preheating or water supply. Though initially inefficient, this breakthrough promised a self-contained, compact power source, laying the essential groundwork for personal mobility and portable machinery. It unlocked possibilities previously unattainable. Nicolaus Otto's refinement of the four-stroke cycle transformed the internal combustion engine from a curiosity into a practical, efficient power plant. By separating the intake, compression, combustion, and exhaust processes into distinct piston strokes, the system achieved significantly higher thermal efficiency and smoother operation compared to earlier two-stroke designs. This structured approach yielded the crucial benefit of consistent, reliable power delivery across a range of speeds. The four-stroke engine became the foundational blueprint for automotive propulsion, enabling the eventual mass production of personal vehicles and the establishment of global transportation networks. The evolution of fuel sources and ignition systems was critical to unlocking the full potential of the internal combustion engine. Petroleum distillation provided a dense, easily transportable fuel, gasoline, which superseded earlier, less practical gas supplies. Concurrently, the transition from primitive hot tube or flame ignition to reliable electrical spark plugs offered precise control over the combustion timing. These synergistic advancements delivered the direct benefit of greatly increased engine speed, power output, and operational reliability. Vehicles could now operate more dynamically, travel further, and start with unprecedented ease, fundamentally enhancing their utility. Initial methods of fuel-air mixing, primarily carburetors, struggled to maintain optimal ratios across varying engine speeds and loads, leading to inefficiencies. The introduction of mechanical fuel injection provided a significant advancement by precisely metering fuel under pressure directly into the intake manifold, or even the combustion chamber. The key benefit was superior fuel atomization and distribution, resulting in improved fuel economy, increased power output, and a more responsive throttle. This precision allowed engines to operate closer to their theoretical limits, marking a critical step toward maximizing combustion efficiency under diverse conditions. To extract greater power from a given engine displacement, forced induction systems emerged as a vital solution. Turbochargers, driven by exhaust gases, and superchargers, mechanically linked to the crankshaft, both operate by compressing the intake air. This increases the mass of oxygen available for combustion within each cylinder. The direct benefit is a substantial increase in power and torque without requiring a physically larger engine, effectively overcoming the power-to-weight limitations of naturally aspirated designs. This innovation enabled compact engines to achieve performance levels previously requiring much larger, heavier units. The advent of microprocessors and sophisticated sensors ushered in the era of electronic engine management systems, or ECUs. These computational units gained the ability to precisely control fuel injection timing and quantity, ignition timing, and other critical parameters in real time. The profound benefit was an unparalleled capacity to optimize engine operation dynamically for simultaneous improvements in fuel efficiency, emissions reduction, and power output. This eliminated many of the compromises inherent in purely mechanical systems, allowing engines to adapt instantly to changing driving conditions and environmental regulations. Traditional camshaft designs imposed a fixed valve timing and lift profile, which typically optimized engine performance for only a narrow range of RPMs. Variable valve timing VVT and variable valve lift VVL systems provided the crucial benefit of dynamically altering these parameters. This engineering solution allowed engines to achieve optimal volumetric efficiency at both low and high engine speeds, resulting in improved low-end torque for acceleration and increased high-end power for sustained velocity. Furthermore, it contributed to better fuel economy across the entire operating spectrum, significantly broadening the engine's usable performance characteristics. Modern diesel engines, while building on established principles, underwent significant refinement to address historical drawbacks. Innovations like high-pressure common rail fuel injection and advanced turbocharging delivered superior fuel efficiency and immense torque, particularly beneficial for heavy-duty and commercial applications. Moreover, sophisticated exhaust aftertreatment systems mitigated historical concerns regarding particulate matter and nitrogen oxide emissions. The core benefits remained exceptional durability, robust power delivery, and lower operating costs per mile for vehicles facing demanding work cycles or high mileage accumulation. Hybrid powertrains emerged as a crucial bridge technology, integrating an internal combustion engine with one or more electric motors and a battery pack. This configuration offers the key benefit of optimizing energy usage by allowing the electric motor to drive the vehicle at low speeds and recover kinetic energy during braking, a process known as regenerative braking. The internal combustion engine can then operate more frequently within its most efficient RPM range, resulting in significantly reduced fuel consumption and lower emissions, especially in urban stop-and-go traffic. It provided a practical pathway toward enhanced efficiency. Electric vehicles, or EVs, represent a fundamental redefinition of automotive propulsion, replacing the combustion process entirely with electric motors powered by onboard batteries. The immediate benefits include instant, linear torque delivery, leading to exceptionally responsive acceleration, and zero tailpipe emissions, directly improving urban air quality. Furthermore, the inherent mechanical simplicity of electric drivetrains reduces maintenance requirements and offers a significantly quieter driving experience. This paradigm shift provides a cleaner, more efficient, and dynamically superior method of converting electrical energy into motive force. Fuel cell electric vehicles, or FCEVs, offer an alternative approach to electric propulsion by generating electricity on board through an electrochemical reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, producing only water vapor as a byproduct. Their distinct benefit lies in rapid refueling times, comparable to gasoline vehicles, which effectively addresses the range anxiety associated with battery charging infrastructure. FCEVs provide a zero-emission solution without the long charging durations, offering a practical pathway for heavy-duty transport and applications requiring continuous operation, while still delivering the quiet, responsive drive of an electric powertrain. The ongoing evolution of powertrains points towards increasingly integrated and software-defined systems. Future advancements promise adaptive combustion strategies that dynamically adjust for fuel type and driving conditions, alongside advanced thermal management for all powertrain components. Further optimization of hybrid architectures and electric battery technologies will continue to enhance energy density and charging speeds. The persistent benefit sought is a perpetual increase in efficiency, an even lower environmental footprint, and greater flexibility in energy sourcing and conversion, ensuring that the pursuit of motive force remains a dynamic and critical engineering endeavor.